How about Charlie Otto and his gear? There's a visual dance party up there. I'm going to play some piano songs for you now. I drove here all the way from Minnesota this morning just to play for you tonight. It's true. The song is called She's Nocturnal. Spinning numbers. Hannah's waiting for the summer to get here quick, so her worksheets and assignments won't be able to make her sick. As a sophomore, she didn't think that math would cost more time than it has. And her anxiety won't pass, no it won't. So she's nocturnal. She's writing in her journal every night, hoping things will turn out alright. And Maddie can't believe that people work before 3 and go to bed before 4. Well, that's PM and AM respectively. And her boss is a hard ass. He's on a war path with the bar staff. And when you're up all night doing chores, well, you get a little bored. So she's nocturnal. She's writing in her journal every night, hoping things will turn out alright. She's nocturnal. She's hoping that her turn will come one day and she can find a better workplace. Sarah says it's better not to sleep at all. She's clearly never heard of daytime. The night belongs to her and every person in her circle, making things for people who get up for their 9-to-5s. She needs the solitude that night brings to feel safe. I guess she's more herself that way. She's writing in her journal every night, hoping things will turn out alright. She's nocturnal. She's hoping that her turn will come one day and she can be happy in the first place. Thank you. The song's called Bummer Soul. They say that if two people share their fatal flaws, that they won't get along. But I've been getting on with you. I won't open up to other people unless it's necessary, but I'll always open up to you. People say you're reserved. People say you're self-interested. People say you can't look outside your world, but I hope that I'm worth it. They say that if two people stay up every night, sharing drinks and sharing everything about themselves, one or both of them will fall for it and fall for whatever enthusiasm sells. I've come to hate how you remind me of myself. People say you're reserved. People say you're self-interested. People say you can't look outside your world, but I think that I'm worth it. This is some kind of bummer soul you've got. This is some kind of care. People say you're reserved. People say you're self-interested. People say you can't look outside your world, but I know that I'm worth it. This is some kind of bummer soul you've got. This is some kind of care. Doesn't matter how many times you bring me down, you know that I'll be there. Yeah, you know that I'll be there.
Thank you. I'm here on my book tour, which is kind of a crazy thing. So I'm up here singing my songs. I got my piano. And the reason I've been on the road so much, tonight is the start of a 12-day tour that'll go out east and then up and down the East Coast in support of my brand new novel, which is called Unspectacular. You've probably seen it. There's a giant blown-up book cover back there. Charlie likes it. Charlie read it, I think. Read part of it. He read the whole thing, end to end, all the way to the finish line. So that's the reason I'm here. If you guys are interested in what I'm doing, or if you want to talk about the book, or if you enjoy the songs, definitely come find me and talk about it. I'm calling this a very unspectacular book tour. This next song is a love song, and it's a very true story. It's about someone that I met just over a year ago who became an extremely important part of my life, so much so that she did the book cover. She actually illustrated it. And her name is Bree, and I wrote this song for her, and it came out on Valentine's Day of this year.
I think I understand those love songs, at least the sensations they describe. I never thought I was above it all, but I was made to feel afraid of all the mess inside. But Bree, I love to listen to you explain anything. You make me see through my own eyes the joy in everything. I'll send you updates from the rental van. My face lights up when my phone lights up, when I leave the venue in Chicago and breathe. You caught me by surprise, and you caught me glancing constantly. How did we arrive? What were the chances? Two pairs of wide mutual brown searchlights. You scan my mind like you know me, and you show me who I am. And breathe. I feel so fortunate when you're riding shotgun, and I don't need a reason to be happy, but still I've got one. The space above your septum ring is cozy. I'm thinking of your words and the way that you tend to say them when you show me who you are.
Thank you. The song goes out to my friend David, who's here tonight. He really wanted to hear this one, so I'm going to play it for him. It's called Get the Message. The recorded version of the song is like super 80s and super synthy, but it's kind of fun to do it on the road, just me and piano. We're going to just drown it out. We're going to play this so loud. It's uncommon, our uncommon ground. I don't want to think it anymore, I want to shout it out. I'm just the person that you make me out to be. I'm just surprised when you ask me, when you gonna get it, when you gonna get it, when you gonna get the message through. When you gonna get it, when you gonna get it, when you gonna get the message through. We could drive around forever in the dark. We could talk about the things we share that make us who we are. You pick me up at 9:30. You pick me up and get me high. When you gonna get it, when you gonna get it, when you gonna get the message through. When you gonna get it, when you gonna get it, when you gonna get the message through. When you gonna get it, when you gonna get it, when you gonna get the message through. When you're gonna get it, when you're gonna get it, when you're gonna get the message through. When you're gonna see it, when you're gonna see yourself the way that I see you. Thank you. If you guys like what you're hearing tonight, pretty much everything I'm playing is streaming everywhere under the name Zaq Baker, Z-A-Q Baker. A lot of the records are in a lot of different styles. Like I said, that last one is super, like we try to go for the 80s, new wave, Joy Division, Tears for Fears thing on the whole album. I got a bunch of piano rock records that are a full band. I got a lot of pop punk. I got a lot of emo. I got a couple musical theater songs, really all across the board. I'm gonna play a really sad song that's like way less fun than the fun they're having downstairs. But yeah, that's blues chords. Oh yeah. This is the. It's more like Elton John than I am, I feel. Yeah. The song is bluesy insofar as it's sad. That's sad.
Every mail day is a reminder of my regrets. Overdue papers or a paycheck I didn't get. But this morning, there's something tucked in between. The ink is turquoise, the words don't fit. Jeans added loose leaf just to squeeze encouragement and wrap her arms around my little self-esteem. Suppose she knows I'm feeling broken again. It's a mother's instinct, and I've told her. She goes and shows, revealing hopes for her friend on a torn out page of the New Yorker. In an empty apartment when there's no coats left to soak up space, I can hear my thoughts and my failings reverberate, and I start to wonder how incapable I must be. But jeans watch me break down, let tears and heroes fall. Shared her own history in case I can't recall. It's not just to me that the world can be so mean. And that's when I realized everybody needs a gene. Suppose she knows I'm feeling hopeless again about my own ability to spite me. I'd close my own wounds, healing poorly in the end, so I don't take it lightly. Mama, I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I hear a decent son is a challenge to raise. Supportive parents, no guarantee. I'd share her with the world if there was a way. 'Cause everybody needs a gene. Everybody needs a gene.
my God, thank you. And I'm like, I could keep doing sad, or I could keep doing happy. There was a show, actually, I think it might be the show we played together, where I was like, who wants another sad song? And usually people go nuts for that, and they were very tepid and like quiet. And I was like, who wants a happy song? People were like, maybe. I was like, who wants a bittersweet song? And like everybody there went nuts for that. Most of my songs are, I think, bittersweet. Yeah, I don't know. I wrote this song for a friend who was working in a corporate office and detested it, which I think is self-evident probably for most people who work in office jobs. But yeah, her name is Molly, and she worked for a dairy company that tonight shall remain nameless. The song was titled Dairy Queen, and Dairy Queen Corporate had it removed from all streaming services like a couple months after it came out. I got an email from the distributor that was like, yeah, we had a paralegal say we're going to take down your song Dairy Queen. So let me say here, the song has nothing to do whatsoever with Dairy Queen, the company, but it does make fun of corporations, and I think it's important to do that. It literally was not Dairy Queen. I'm contractually obligated. No, it's not Dairy Queen. I won't tell. Fixing spreadsheets every day, and every night she's fixing meals. But Molly just can't fix the way she feels. It's like 2% of her heart is in that job. And if she could, she'd skim it all away and stop. 'Cause baby, she's a dairy queen, but she's forgotten what it means to look outward and looking up. And when the cubicle is quiet, well, things are good. And if she didn't sell that account, then no one would. And it's past her quitting time, but they don't care. 'Cause there's no other way for the company if she isn't there. 'Cause baby, she's a dairy queen, but she's forgotten what it means to look outward and looking up. And baby, she's a dairy queen. She's sick of this routine, and she says if she could, she'd give it up. She's sick of conference calls and corporate games. She starts to feel the boardrooms aptly named. But it's more than that. It's that culture thing. It's the holding their heads up high and never listening. Cause baby, she's a dairy queen, but she's forgotten what it means to look outward and looking up. Baby, she's a dairy queen. She's sick of this routine, and she says if she could, she'd give it up. Oh, we don't say that here. Take that, unnamed dairy, yogurt, and other ice cream novelties importer-exporter that shall remain nameless. Nice. I'm going to do my one socio-political song. It's the only one that I have. I wrote this song in August 2020 when I was particularly livid with a lot of things that are the people in charge of leadership of this country were doing and continue to do today. And I hate to say that we ended up revitalizing this song in November of last year because it unfortunately continues to feel particularly relevant. So I'm going to do it now. The song is called In Between Years. Is it? Okay, I was like, really confused.
We're sitting in a park, a couple feet apart. Nothing to do but talk until we feel a spark. I've heard there's a lot of good shows lately. I had a couple plans for the year, but they got dashed. It's crazy to me how it happened so fast. I still try not to get angry. You ask me what I would do if we were living in a different universe. I think I've got your answer here. I ask respectfully if you had imagined how things could get worse than living in between years. So what TV have you been watching while our country falls apart? A remedy to keep you waiting while we're scraping in the dark to find ourselves. Rock bottom mental health, I lost my sense of self. Nothing anybody else could do to help. Still we all try to do our best. You're living with your folks, that used to be a joke, till everyone got fired and now we feel the smoke rising like the plumes throughout the West. So what TV have you been streaming while our country falls apart? A remedy to keep you dreaming while we're screaming in the dark to find ourselves. And everyone's exhausted from holding so tightly for so long. And all the facets of fear, and everyone's depleted from holding on and on and on, and living in between years. So tell me, are you ready for it? For our country to fall apart, going up in red and black and orange, while we forage in the dark to find ourselves. Can anybody help? And that unnatural blue glare, signals waving in air, gave proof living. I'm sick of living in between years.
Thank you. How long am I playing until somebody knows? You have logistical information. You just keep going. I just eat up the Prime's whole set. I'm going to do 2 more songs, if that's all right with everybody here. We give it up for Esther running sound. We road tripped together today just so she could mix me. Cool. The song is called 20 Elephants.
I spend so much time wishing you would talk directly and not just assume that all your codes are going through. I spend so much energy wishing that you would direct me into doing what you want me desperately to do. There's 20 elephants in every room of this house. There's 50 million things that no one is willing to talk about. Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? How come I always hear from somebody else the way you really feel about the things I choose to do? How come I never see the words leaving your mouth? All I ever get is a reflection of the truth. There's 20 elephants in every room of this house. There's 50 million things that no one is willing to talk about. Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Is honesty that scary? Or is it you fear? You know you can be genuine with everybody here. We need to be more open, 'cause what are we if not? And everything collapses and just stops. There's 20 elephants in every room of this house. There's 50 million things that no one is willing to talk about. Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Why don't you tell me what you need to tell me? Is honesty that scary? Or is it you fear? You know you can be genuine with everybody here. We need to be more open, 'cause what are we if not? 'Cause what are we if not? 'Cause what are we if not?
Thank you. I'm going to do one more song. My name is Zaq Baker. It's Z-A-Q Baker. If you don't already follow me on the socials, I highly encourage it. I'm a lot of fun. Go to Instagram, find Zaq Baker. Almost every song that you've heard tonight is streaming everywhere, wherever you listen to music, in a wide variety of styles. I also have t-shirts. So there's some shirts back there, and there's also a novel that I spent a good handful of years writing that is now the reason that I'm on tour literally all the time. So yeah, tonight's the kickoff of 9 different shows over the course of 12 days. So it's been a true pleasure to kick it off here in Chicago. I'll do another bittersweet one. How's that sound? We love bittersweet. This is a summer song, and it's called Spearmint. You guys have been amazing. Thank you.
In the U.S., I must confess, in the Midwest, our summers get
Completely unbearable.
You can't dress up, you can't go out, my hair sticks up, my favorite skinny jeans are completely
Unwearable.
The heat just hangs there in the air. And all my friends have dehydration, so we just hang there on the couch in a swelter of hibernation. But you're my spearmint. You keep me clean, you keep me ready to go. After all, you're my wintergreen. I wanna chew you up, but never swallow you down. I wanna keep that taste in my mouth. It's Thursday night, so let's go out and run the town on every super America in the city. Why not invite some friends of friends? Who even cares what they expect? Who cares if we look pretty? The citrus hangs there on our tongues. I've got a feeling that tomorrow might be rough, but I'll call in, I'd call anywhere for you. It's getting late, but I'm not defeated. No, 'cause you're my spearmint. You keep me clean, you keep me ready to go. After all, you're my wintergreen. I wanna chew you up, but never swallow you down. I wanna keep that taste in my mouth.
You guys have been incredible. Thank you.
You're my spearmint. You keep me clean, you keep me ready to go. After all, you're my wintergreen. I wanna chew you up, but never swallow you down. I wanna keep that taste in my mouth. Keep that taste in my mouth. Keep that taste in my mouth.
Thank you, Reggie, Shaq. You guys have been incredible.